All right, I've been Teleferro, Miss Teleferro TV. MMG has been at the forefront of today so far. And I think it's time to really bring light to something that Meek Mill posted, all right? Let me get right into it. My life has been a big topic in this industry for a minute now. It's almost scary for me to do an interview because I don't know how to lie unless I have to. Every day a movie though, wins and losses, I love it. This is Meek Mill responding to the fact that people who said he had got arrested, TMZ reported this, and I think he did get that misdemeanor charge. Everything I've seen and the evidence I've shown, the evidence I've seen says he still got that misdemeanor charge, but it ain't the end all for him. Hopefully, that's where we're at with it right now in the airport incident. And Meek Mill spoke some real shit right now. Like, I think we sleep on the fact that Meek Mill came up as a street rapper through the battle rapper era, arguably in the streets of Philly. And his life, man, look at Meek Mill now 3-4 years ago. Like, you could argue that Meek's career has jumped the highest of anyone with a trajectory that had his ceiling has went up through the roof from a popularity standpoint, but these are because of the moves he's made. And you can't get mad at him because artists would pay to be in this position. But he's talking about being in this position and how it ain't just everything. How being a big time rapper, you feel like you gotta have a big time girlfriend. He went and got Nicki Minaj. It didn't work out for him. Nicki Minaj back rocking with Drake. You talk about dissing Drake. He literally thought he was doing it for the culture. He's like, damn, if a nigga ain't writing his verses, we need to call a nigga out like that. It's a million niggas that call Drake out every damn day. But because Meek Mill's in the position, Drake said, I gotta address it because Meek Mill's big enough. So yes, Meek made some mistakes, and the nigga makes some mistakes, and I call him somebody who does a lot of two-faced shit. And I hate that about the brother because I really think he got good in his heart. I really do, and I think his team around him is, I don't understand the moves that they make. That's all I'm gonna say about it. I just don't understand the things that they tell Meek. It's just like, yes, man. It's like the BET movie where Meek Mill's in it. It's literally like the movie. You look at stuff like this, man. It's like, damn, I'm almost scared to do an interview. Meek Mill watches Breakfast Club, y'all. Meek Mill posts Breakfast Club interviews like once or twice a month. He watches Breakfast Club interviews, but because his morale has went so down, it's like he can't do Breakfast Club interview. He can't do the big radio station because there's so much to get in with Meek. You know what I'm saying? That's why he does interviews in controlled settings. He ain't doing big radio interviews. He ain't doing it. Hell, I think I got a better shot in an interview than a lot of these radio stations right now. He ain't doing it. Number one positive is because he was in a relationship with Nicki Minaj and he was beefing with Drake, he doesn't need to. He has like 10, 11 million followers on social media. He probably reaches about 20 million on all his platforms. He doesn't need it because of that. But at the same time, maybe he just want to get on the radio. He can't do that. That's why you see him on Funk Flex. All he can do is drop a freestyle and dip. He ain't doing no interviews like that. Tax, that was a controlled setting in the Wraith. Dope interview, but it was a controlled setting with Tax Stone. Shout out Tax Stone in the Tax Season podcast. Meek Mill's like, damn, bro, I can't let me live. Like, everything I do is under a microscope. And he looking at other rappers around him, and their life ain't like that. But that's the good and the bad of the industry. You want that platform, but it came at the cost of this Nicki Minaj situation. He'll never be normal again because of that. Never because of that. You look at the Drake's, never be normal. Lyrics will always be judged. They'll always tie the word L to Meek Mill. But I mean, it's just stuff he got to deal with because of the moves that he decided to make. I just thought this was interesting, and I just wanted to kind of break it down and tell y'all where Meek Mill is coming from. All right? If y'all like stuff like this, comment that W, not the L, because we know y'all gonna give Meek Mill his L. That's what y'all do. But talk to me in my comment box below. I've been Teleferro, Miss Teleferro TV. Thank y'all for the time, love, and support. Salute. I'm out. If you're looking to book me for an interview video or by phone, if you're looking to have your music or your skill featured on my daily podcast, if you're looking to book me for a speaking engagement to help motivate some kids, if you're looking to have me rock some of your clothing to help promote your brand, make sure you hit me up at booking@ismisteleferro.com. Again, that's booking@ismisteleferro.com.